this is Jody from Faith Today, and today we are here at Graceway Village, and I am sitting with the lovely Kathy Mooring, and it's a pleasure to be here. It's a wonderful place if you're struggling. We're having our times in life where, you're kind of down and out, or you're homeless and just need a little food, help, a meal, and this is the place to come. And so glad to be here and talk to you about your place here.
There's nothing I love more.
I know the place has been here since 2009. How long have you been here?
I'm going on 8 years. 8 years.
Oh.
I had retired and I thought life was going to head me into grandparenting and just that wonderful fun stuff. And yet God called me here. And you got to walk in obedience, and here you go.
That is so true.
Yes.
That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
And, over the course of time, I'm sure you're moving and progressing and learning and developing and growing. What are some of your plans moving forward? Because it's been around a while, and
Absolutely.
You look kind of crowded here.
In 2009, when the church, Indian River Presbyterian Church, started us, we've been independent since 2016. But when they started us, through prayer and fasting, they were led to start this clothing boutique where children and teens could come and get free clothing.
Welcome to Graceway Village Clothing Boutique. Our clients come here to receive free clothing for their children 18 years old and younger. I say 18, but really throughout high school. So if they're still in school, we definitely will service them. Our clients are met at the front for Lori, our administrative assistant, and then she gets common information from them like address, ethnicity, child's birth dates, things like that. And our volunteer follows that client throughout their whole shopping experience. And that is such a benefit to the client because during that time, depending on how many children they have, we generally take about 20-30 minutes with each child. The client really gets to hear what the family is going through, maybe some added struggles in that family's life, so that they can really help out in areas. For example, if a child, a volunteer hears about that they don't have a comforter set for their bed, well, we can definitely help with giving them a blanket. Added things, like bathing suits, jackets, tennis shoes, all of these items that are definitely needed, and encourage the children to have fun and play in safe clothing. And we really enjoy our volunteer following them and helping them through their shopping experience, learning more about them to really service them better. This is our children's room. You'll find birth to size, I would say, youth 18 in this room, and we really try to focus on no holes, no rips, no stains, a good quality used clothing item. All of our socks are brand new, all of our underwear are brand new. So that is an item, if you're a volunteer out there or if you're wanting to get more involved with Graceway Village, that is a definite need of ours here. We, like I said, give all brand new items, so if you could have a underwear drive or a sock drive, Graceway Village definitely appreciates it. You can also check us out on Amazon. We have a wish list that has all of our necessities on there with the socks and underwear sizing, that kind of thing. So we really appreciate every item. We service about 80 children here in the boutique every week. So you can imagine that's 240 pairs of socks that are leaving this building every week. So we definitely appreciate every item given, and so does our client. Together we're helping our neighbors in need.
It helps families so much. If you think about it, it helps them instead have money for necessities that come up, or they're month to month, a paycheck by paycheck, and all of a sudden they need new tires, or something just simple as a car tag.
That's so true. Yeah.
And that can really start a domino effect. So we're so glad to be able to help them with that. And then the other emergency one that we have is we provide food. We have a food pantry as well as a food kitchen where we prepare and give out hot meals to families in need.
All right, welcome to Graceway Village's Cafe, where we are serving families and individuals in need. We have free hot meals available 4 nights a week from 5 to 6 p.m. Here you come and you get a wonderful sized meal, hot, ready to eat, protein, starch, and a vegetable. We really try to love on our guests with the quality of food that we serve. This is our pantry where we are serving our clients food that they can take home and prepare themselves. Usually it's all non-perishable items that they can prepare in their home. We like to provide a variety of things here like soup, tuna fish, meats in the can, that sort of thing to hold them over for the nights that we do not serve, since we only serve 4 nights a week. We also have pantry bags that we give away. Here's an example. We try to provide a full meal in this pantry bag, again, so that they can utilize this when we are not serving them. We also have this on-site as well as our off-site locations. So it's a wonderful benefit, and I encourage you to try to bring us the pantry items. We always welcome donations, and we also encourage food drives. So whether it's in your HOA, whether it's in your school, your children's school, maybe even your grandkids' school, it's a wonderful way to give back to Graceway Village and help our neighbors in need.
But also in 2009, they had Strategic Plan B placed before them in their hearts from the Lord. They really did. And that was to build a family restorative living facility. And this is a place for families threatened with homelessness or currently in homelessness, where they can come and live in safety.
We are so excited for our future plans. This is the floor plan for a 12-family unit living facility that we are going to have here on Graceway Village property. We're so thankful for donors and their gifts of service, but also donations monetarily for this wonderful, needed family restorative living facility that's coming to Graceway Village property. This is a 12-family unit, and we are going to have case managers on site, 24 hours of someone there to watch over the families and really give them the skills needed to be self-sufficient. And they can stay whether it's up to a month or 18 months. It's going to be a wonderful addition to St. Lucie County.
I know, I can honestly say there's nothing on the Treasure Coast for people to go for shelter that I know of. And so to provide that is just amazing. And as far as your boutique, so anybody can come in for free? How does it work?
It's all for free.
Okay.
They don't have to prove to us that they're in need.
Okay.
We realize that for them to even come in to accept free clothing, that tells us enough.
Right.
And so they come in, and the reason it's so beautiful is that from the beginning, they wanted everyone to walk in and have a shopping experience where they felt like it wasn't charity.
Yeah.
They were shopping and enjoying themselves, and we've really seen that accomplished beautifully.
And I see, like, you have it set up so you have like the kids, the toddlers, you have teens, and then adults. And
Not adults. We do it through the age of 18.
Okay.
Yes. And then there are children who maybe haven't graduated quite yet. Dynamics in life keep them still in school. They can come in even if they're 19. And of course, there's the children who age out of the foster care system. If they come in, we don't turn them away either. We recognize their hardship. So
explain to me, I know you offer hot meals, and then you mentioned the pantry. So what's the difference between the two?
Okay, that's a great question. The hot meals take care of an immediate need for them, absolute immediate need, and we strive for health, a healthy meal. We recognize it shouldn't be all starch. We really want to have a nice balance, and so right now, because of COVID, we're doing 1,000 meals a week. Wow. We're delivering. We have distribution sites as well as here, and that came from COVID. We had traditionally been doing it just on Sunday nights. Okay. And then COVID hit, and we immediately went to 7 nights a week. Really? And we recognized there were great needs everywhere. People couldn't get to us, but the needs are so great due to COVID. So we developed distribution teams.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so the hot meals, are they like any time of the day, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or is it?
Dinner. It's just dinner. It's from 5 to 6 for on site, and they drive up, and we had very, very excellent COVID protocol, and we still have, it's just a science now. They just come on through and they
Yeah.
see our
You have it down
volunteers,
pat.
and they have it down pat. It's just a wonderful system, and we're down to 4 nights a week, and it's going to pretty much stay that way for quite a while.
Yeah, I'm sure that you're seeing a larger influx of people
Yes.
since the COVID.
Absolutely.
You know, so
We increased by 534% the amount of meals we gave out.
okay. And how about your staff on hand? Do you need more help?
Well, we always need volunteers.
You do need
Yes,
volunteers. Okay.
my COO, who is sitting here listening, she would just interject if I did not say that, because 98% of the work that is done here is done by volunteers. Whether it's the cooking and the cleaning and the taking care of our guests who are shopping, you name it, and the teams that go out and distribute to the different places, they're all volunteers. So we definitely need that.
Hi, my name is Barbara Brierton. I've been volunteering at Graceway for approximately 8 years. We moved here from Virginia, and when I retired, I knew I had to do something to keep busy. So through my church, I was able to find service here at Graceway Village on Sundays, and then it went into Wednesdays, and now with COVID, it's gone to a couple days a week. But I'm here because this is where I need to be to keep busy and do the Lord's work. And I love how everybody shows their appreciation for what we're doing here, and we're able to keep doing it.
And you'd asked about the pantry.
Yeah, that was all.
Pantry is we're through the food bank. And so what we do is they get the hot meal from us, but also twice a week, I believe it is, they can come and get bags full of non-perishable items to supplement their needs. Absolutely.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you've always done that.
Yes.
Okay, and sometimes people come in and they're just kind of don't know the resources that are available. Do you offer any of that here for them?
It's not really a part of our traditional mission plan.
No.
But from the beginning, when I started, I'm like, they need to know about all these things coming
Sure,
through my
they
email.
do.
We have great
Absolutely.
resources in St. Lucie County, but it's a difficulty for people to know about it who are in need. And so Crystal's continuously putting things up on all the different windows for we have 2 buildings here.
Okay.
And so the exterior windows are covered with different flyers of other help that's available. So they can come and they can see it, and then they can reach out to those as
Okay,
well.
and do you offer workshops? You know,
We
here
offer
on the
workshops,
premises?
yes, and that started, I'm trying to think, probably 3 to 4 years ago. And what we require is after they come and shop the first time, after that they can come every 4 months and shop for free, and every child walks out with 18 to 22 items. And if you think about the value of that, that's very impressive. So what we ask them to do each time after that is during that 4-month period, they need to attend one 1-hour workshop
So that's
at
required.
any other nonprofit,
Okay.
or else we also offer them here, because quite often they'll come and say, oh, I forgot, but can I please? And then they're able to say, we've got a workshop going at 11 o'clock, please stay, and then you can have a free lunch afterwards too. So it's really an excellent thing to slowly build a reciprocal relationship and to help them grow in basic life skills.
Yeah, and feel comfortable. And the more they come, they feel more comfortable.
Yes.
And they're willing to open up. And because I guess most people, they feel they're shy, they're embarrassed, they don't know where to go, and they want to learn, they want to get better, they want to get off the street and
They do.
evolve. And are you going to be expanding anytime soon?
I love this question because I have the best news to
Because
share.
you look like you're ready.
We're ready for the next step. In 2009, the strategic plan B from the very beginning was to build a facility here where families who are threatened with homelessness or are currently in homelessness can come and stay in a safe place, working with a social worker.
Oh, okay.
And yes, and this social worker will really be able to determine what areas of need are still required to help them become self-sufficient. And they can stay until self-sufficiency. So it's anywhere from 30 days to 18 months. They'll be able to stay and they'll have a case plan. And to me, one of the most exciting parts of it is that we're going to be partnering with all these different nonprofits in the area. We're going to be a residency with the initial support and the guidance and accountability, but all the other nonprofits that can participate are going to be a part of this. So the community as a whole is going to be helping these families. So we're very excited. And what's so exciting for us is we've been doing this for 12 years now, is that as of the end of June, this property will be paid in full. And this is where the facility is going to be built, and it's
So
called
once it's paid in full, that's when you're going to start to develop the growth, or
Well-
you're already in the makings? It didn't
Well,
work.
we already have the contractor, engineer,
Okay.
and the architect, and she's redoing some plans, kind of revising it a little bit that we've learned over the years to make some changes. But we certainly are kicking into the capital campaign. Our goal is to build it free and clear as well.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you're looking for donations.
We are definitely looking for
sponsors.
donations. I love talking about it,
Yeah.
meeting with individuals, giving them a tour, sharing more in depth the plans and everything. So all they have to do is give me a call, and I will. have
I
a
know
grand
you
time
will.
sharing about it.
This is your calling, and
It
it's
is.
such a blessing to have such a facility on the Treasure Coast. What I tell you, I don't know of any other place like this. And
We
it's
do have a
outstanding.
part-time shelter for homeless. It's called the Image of Christ. They're open 3 nights a week, and they
that's
really
good
do
to know.
marvelous work. It's just a very different dynamic, and it's not a place. It's a shelter. It is not a restorative place, transitional place where they can really stay and have the support needed to improve.
That's true.
So we're
We need
thankful
it.
to have them, and oh my goodness, Hazel. You would just be so blessed to talk with her because it's just the Lord, just powerful.
Who's Hazel?
She's the one who started Image of Christ and still runs it. So
Okay.
yeah, so you
Okay.
definitely will want to. And one of the things we take great pride in, and all the work that we do here, as well as in moving forward, is that we can stand behind every word we say, every number on a piece of paper. Being strong in integrity is critical because we represent Jesus Christ. And nothing less than that is appropriate. So we do things in order to back up, because I can say anything I want to you, and I might be able to say it in such a way that you're going to believe me and defend me till you die. But it could just be marketing. And that's something that I've really learned that we need to back it up with. So we do. We have a financial audit by an independent CPA done every year that's available for people so they can see that what Kathy is saying, it's really happening. So anyway, that's just another part of the coin, but it's a very important part because of who we represent.
Amazing. Just amazing. If there was anything that you would want to share with anybody right now, or anything that you could say that you feel somebody that you need to help, that's reaching out, that doesn't know where to go and they're afraid, is there anything that you'd want to say to them?
Here's a danger.
Here's a danger.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Anytime
Yes.
you ask a CEO of a nonprofit that is serving so many people
Yes.
a question like that,
Yeah.
give me a half hour, give me 2 hours. I could go on and on. Bringing it down into a one simple thing is very, very difficult.
It is. Okay.
What I can succinctly say is I can give an
Just make the
elevator
first
speech.
step.
Pardon me?
Make the first step and come here.
Yes,
and then they can have a
absolutely.
half an hour of your time.
That's right. Well, the basics are here. I've shared them. Food,
Yeah,
clothing. Yes.
right.
The people who serve here, both the volunteers as well as the staff, the caring is so sincere and so deep and so broad that if there are other concerns that come up, they will personally stretch the boundaries and do whatever they can to help. If someone calls or comes in and says, I need a place to live, we can't help them with that. There's no place in St. Lucie County, and
There's
that is
nothing.
heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking.
But that's all the more reason why what we're moving forward doing. We started serving meals at a hotel because families who were furloughed at the beginning of COVID, they had the hardest time recovering. They had to, in order to stay housed, they had to incur debt. And when they were reemployed, they didn't get sufficient income to cover that. And so the snowball started within 6 to 8 months, they were evicted. And so they're now living in hotels. Now, these are working families who the dynamics beyond their control just destroyed their lives. However, God brought one particular hotel in front of us, and we immediately got involved, and we provide hot meals 4 nights a week to them. These are families that need this restorative.
Right.
Oh my goodness. An impactful, I love numbers, but I also know that too many numbers can make somebody's head spin. But the reality is we started this the 1st of December, and since the 1st of December, the numbers in this one hotel of families, this is their last resort to homelessness, of families has doubled. It has doubled. So it just motivates us all the more.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Got you, doesn't
And
it? I
people-
see your
know,
face.
I know. I get. It's like, what can I do? Should I open my home? In any way, shape, or form, I'm always here to help.
Thank you
if
very
you
much.
Need me to volunteer on board, and I think we covered everything. And if you guys take the first step, come to Graceway, and they will help you. They will talk to you, and feel you just comfort you and open their arms wide open. So don't be afraid to come on over to Graceway Village in Port.
Hi, my name is Wendy Bryant. I have been with Graceway over about 6 or 7 years. And during the time that I was introduced to Graceway was when I had to take custody of my grandchildren, and this was something different for me to do. You know, at my age, I'm thinking, well, I could have a good life and do whatever I want to do in my future as traveling and whatever, but God had another plan for me to temporarily raise my grandchildren for about 2 years. And at that time when they came to me, they didn't have any clothes, no shoes, no food, no nothing. And my house was not prepared to take in other children. And I met Kathy Morning through someone had mentioned to me about her, and I came here to Graceway and because she worked here, and she came in. When I came in and told her my situation, they immediately started helping me, you know, with the clothes, shoes or whatever, and it was so close to time for Christmas, so God laid it on Kathy's heart to get with a group of people, and they furnished the children with a wonderful, blessed Christmas. And I thank God for Graceway because they have really done a lot for me. And not only me, the people that I have came in contact with, they have helped them out a lot too. And I would come to Kathy and explain to her what's going on in that individual life, and she would try to do her best to give me some type of connection. She'll do it on her own. And I truly thank God for what Graceway has done. And my job, she hired me as a employee for Graceway during the time my transition, raising my grandchildren. And that was a blessing also too, because I was not expecting that, you know. Even though I'm a people person, you know, I love that I have that unconditional love like God has. I don't look at the outer appearance. I try to measure it from the heart. And it's just a blessing, and that's how Graceway is. Each and every employee, volunteer that's working under the umbrella of Graceway, we all are a big family, like the Bible say, one body, and we're just all in unity, you know, for the love of Christ. We have that love for God, and when one hurts, the other hurts too. When one is in need, there's somebody here in Graceway will try to help you out to get what you need at that time of your crisis. And also another thing, I went through going to a class. They had a class by the name of Step Up. And I went to that class, and it educated me how to budget my money. And it just had a lot of good points in it. You know, Graceway is a family where it reach out. You know how the Bible say, you know, God is the tree, and there's many branches on his tree. So he tried to do what he can for each branch. When he see them falling, he pick them back up again. And this is how Graceway is. Graceway have that pure love for any and everybody that comes in contact here at Graceway. And I also, my job is to go out in the community to introduce the people to what Graceway have to offer to families, any family. They can have whatever they have, or they can have nothing. Graceway step in and try to help them. And I pass out the flyers, and then I go out from 4 to 6 and deliver meals in the community to the homeless, the shut-in, the people walking the street. I feed them also. We have hot meals every day that we're open, from Tuesday through Thursday and Sunday. And they have a drive-through also that they prepare the food where you could come in if you feel like you want to get some food. They have a food pantry also too. So, you know, they does a lot for the community. They go above and beyond, you know, like Christ would for us. He has that love. He has that feeling. And he has that concern about every man that he has created. And I just truly thank God for Graceway, for being there for me during my moments of crisis.
Grace Village have helped me and my family in so many ways with the food during the week, and that's clothing. I have 7 kids, and the clothing, they support everything that I need, from Pampers to the clothing, shoes, socks, everything you can name. They're great program. I love them. I will continue to come. Me and my family, my husband, we joined them about a year ago, and we still here today. I love them all. I love what they do. It's such a blessing.
My name is Roniqua, and Graceway Village has helped me and my mom and dad with clothes and food, and they also provided good food. And they're a blessing to help others with socks and providing. It's a great program. You should join. And God bless everyone.
Hi, my name is Dennis Gonzalez. I've been coming to Graceway for a little bit over a year now, maybe a little better, since the beginning of the pandemic. A friend of mine told me about this place. You know, they have a lot of different services they offer. I mainly just come for, you know, for the food, for the good food, you know, which is done by a outstanding chef.
Graceway Village is in Fort Pierce.
Yes.
Yes, and so it's 1780 Hartman Road in Fort Pierce, right across from the old mall, actually. And the phone number is 772-925-3074. To me, it makes an interview, a talk show so much better because we're real people.
We are real
Yes.
people, and we're trying to help everybody, and that's the whole point of the interview. So
Yes, ma'am.
people get to know that. Graceway Village, I think you have to say it 3 times, right? Graceway Village, Graceway Village. In Fort Pierce.
There we go.
Well, I'm so glad you let us in, and you have a wonderful establishment. It's great, and I hope that any of you that are struggling, come on over here. Okay? So until next time, take care of yourself. There's only one you. God bless.